All right, look, I don't say this lightly, but Tampa in 2026, it's about to go off. I bet most of you thought after the last few years, things here would just slow down some. Same, but somehow it just didn't. New festivals, new neighborhoods, massive projects still popping up out of nowhere, towers that literally rewrite the skyline. I mean, look at this thing. And I get it. Every city loves to talk big. We're growing, we're booming, blah, blah, blah. Well, Tampa isn't talking, Tampa's doing. You can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it every time you drive through the city. And here's the wild part. We are stacking wins every year, and 2026 is no different. Stick around, because later in this video, I'm gonna show you one project. It's not a stadium, it's not new drainage system for the city, even though we have that in the works too, but it might be the one thing that finally makes people outside of Florida go, wow, okay, yeah, Tampa's making some big boy moves. This one's gonna be loaded. Stay tuned. How about we start with the projects making the biggest impact in Tampa? Let's go ahead and go with Downtown first. One Tampa. This thing is Tampa's next level. 42 stories of glass balconies and views for days, sitting right across from Curtis Hickson. Like, yeah, I run this side of the river now. You've got 200 plus luxury condos staring straight down at the Riverwalk, the park, all the events, Rock the Park, Boom by the Bay, River Green, tons of concerts and events. That's basically your front yard if you live there. And this is what pops into my head. This isn't some tower in the background type setup. One Tampa is gonna become a reference point. I mean, let's be real. Tampa doesn't make it easy on us by numbering streets. So I can see this building being a marker and people saying things like, yo, meet me under One Tampa, or yeah, I'm 2 blocks north of One Tampa. Where are you at? Oh, it's a literal landmark being built in real time, and we're just driving by it on Kennedy like it's normal. Then you go ahead and slide over to Ybor, and Gasworks looks like somebody turned SimCity on and they're not hitting pause. That whole chunk between Ybor and downtown, it used to be kind of sketchy, cut through streets, random warehouses, and vibes that said, don't park here overnight. Now it's turning into this massive mixed-use district, thousands of future units, new shops, breweries, office space, restaurants, and the best part, it actually connects Ybor and downtown instead of that dead gap in between. This is the move that makes Ybor stop being that place you go to at night just to party, and where it starts being that place where people actually live, work, walk, bike, hit a coffee shop, then hop on the streetcar if they want to keep going. Gasworks is basically Tampa saying, pay attention to Ybor City because it's about to make a comeback in a big way. Then there's Rome Yards, over 1,100 residential units right next to Julian B. Lane Park and the river. But here's the difference. It's mixed income, community driven, not just another luxury box by the water. For West Tampa, this is huge. That West River corridor has been almost there for years. New park, nicer streets, Riverwalk stretching out, but still pockets that felt forgotten. Rome Yards, it's that first real noticeable project in the area, and it's about damn time. Because West Tampa, it deserves some action too, and they will get it. Now they'll get new homes, new retail, new energy, all walking distance to the river and downtown. You're gonna have people who haven't set foot in West Tampa in decades coming back saying, I remember this area and this is way different now. Now, if you're hoping for more info about new communities coming to Tampa area in 2026, I did hold off on this video because I did a deep dive showcasing the top 13 new communities in this video that you can find right on my channel. But if you're looking to move to the Tampa area in 2026 or need help buying or selling your Tampa home, go ahead and grab my info right now on the screen and don't think twice. Reach out to me because my team and I, we want to be your real estate team of choice. But all right, real quick, before we jump into this crazy big city changing stuff, let's hit a few neighborhood upgrades that actually make Tampa feel better in your day-to-day life. Because yeah, skyscrapers and the big mega projects are cool, but you don't live on the 40th floor. You live down here on the ground where the parks, the rec centers, and the little local spots really matter. West Tampa, y'all are finally getting one. Saucina's Park is getting this mid-2026 refresh. New pergolas, better lighting, real seating, actual shade, basically turning a blink and you miss it park into a legit neighborhood hangout. It's small, but this is the kind of upgrades that helps give a neighborhood its swagger back. Over in East Tampa, Fair Oaks is getting rebuilt from the ground up. Court, fields, community rooms, the whole deal. Plus the city's been quietly sparking upgrades across a bunch of smaller parks. Gandy South, Polonis, you name it. Individually, none of these are headline projects, but it's the thing that flies under the radar. And with all the shiny buildings and added concrete with new projects, adding green spaces and parks for communities have become more important than ever. So I get calls all the time from people looking to move to Tampa, asking me about the most walkable areas. My answer was always the same. Tampa wasn't really built with that in mind, but over the last few years, that answer is starting to shift. As the city continues to grow, mobility and walkability are becoming very real focus for us, and much of it started with one of the most impactful projects, the Tampa Riverwalk. The Riverwalk has already been one of Tampa's biggest wins, but now it's stretching further, connecting neighborhoods, everything from West Tampa to South Tampa and back to the east side, creating a 12.2-mile full loop. You're gonna be able to walk from spots in West Tampa through downtown into Channelside and back up north to the Heights area without dodging potholes, parked cars, or random construction zones every 5 steps. The best part? When the Riverwalk grows, everything around it grows in value. More restaurants, more events, more foot traffic. It turns dead pockets into places you wanna be. The Riverwalk has helped build Tampa's new identity, and now it's getting a few more miles and attractions with its expansion in 2026. Then you've got the Green Spine and Green Artery, Tampa's way of saying, yeah, maybe it would be good to go for a bike ride, not drive today. The Riverwalk, it's helped us go north and south, while these two projects are more focused on east and west mobility. As more of these protected bike and pedestrian routes come online, we're gonna go ahead and see neighborhoods connecting in ways that they never have. I mean, just imagine being able to ride from Ybor to downtown to West River without playing Frogger with Tampa traffic. This is the vision, and it's a huge plus for many of the local residents in these areas. It's not all done yet, but every new segment is one more piece of the puzzle. One more reason people choose to live in the urban core instead of sitting in traffic on Del Mabry for about 40 minutes. And finally, there's the streetcar. Did you know it served over 1 million passengers in back-to-back years? And it's all free for us locals. When this thing finally gets extended north to the Heights area and beyond, the impacts could be huge because suddenly Tampa has a real fixed transit line that actually takes you places people go. The Heights, anywhere in downtown, the UT area, Water Street, Channelside, Ybor. This is how you get rid of goofy little 5-minute car rides that clog the roadways and make parking miserable. It makes the city feel connected, and honestly, it makes you feel a little bit more like a real metro. And don't get me started on future rail talks. Picture this for a moment. It extends beyond the Heights, north to USF, shoots west to West Shore area and the airport. Then it integrates the future Brightline station in Ybor. Again, this is a massive puzzle piece in Tampa's very bright future. So, what do you know about the Uptown area? This is the area around USF, the old University Mall, etc., because this area has been sitting on potential for like 30 plus years. And finally in 2026, we might see some big moments. First big piece, the new MOSI indoor sports arena. This thing is designed to pull year-round tournaments, volleyball, basketball, cheer camps, wrestling, and ice skating rink, all of it. The country's expecting something like 44,000 hotel stays a year, which is insane for an area that's basically been running on student housing and fast food. Then you've got USF finally getting their own campus stadium. This has been a long time dream for Bulls fans, and now it's actually happening. The biggest win with this move? Well, it's game day's move from we have to drive to Raymond James to the entire USF area turning into an event. Way more campus energy and way more development around Fowler, Bruce B. Downs, and the Research Park. This is the kind of anchor that changes a college district fast. Right across the street from that, you've got the RITHM project, the total transformation of the old University Mall. This isn't a little facelift, it's a full redevelopment with tons of benefits that will include a tech and medical research space, retail, entertainment, apartments, and basically a mini city built on top of what used to be a mall that basically crumbled. Pair RITHM with the USF Stadium and the MOSI Arena, and suddenly this whole corridor becomes one giant innovation and entertainment hub on top of the education and medical corridor we already know it to be. So Tampa's 2026 step up isn't just buildings and mega projects, it's the fuel behind it all. The first big one, USF just dropped the Bellini College of AI and Cybersecurity, a full-on tech factory pumping out thousands, 3,000 to 5,000 students trained in AI, cyber, computing, all the stuff companies are starving for right now. Tampa is quickly and quietly becoming Florida's tech hub, and here's the bigger play. Those grads, they're here to stay. They turn into the high-wage workforce that keeps attracting companies who pay well and hire fast. No mystery here, Tampa Bay's population is pushing over 3.4 million across the metro because people want in on that mix of sunshine and career growth. Companies see it, investors see it, your quiet HOA neighbor with a crypto side hustle definitely sees it. And now, the stuff nobody brags about, but everybody benefits from, the city has already replaced 270 miles of old water and sewer lines through the PIPES program. In 2026 alone comes another $79 million in upgrades. That's not cosmetic, that's the your toilet's still gonna flush during a few storms kind of investment. And let's talk stormwater. Huge year coming up here. Tampa's dropping $11 million on backup generators for its biggest pump stations so they don't die when the power cuts off in a hurricane. What does that mean? It means your hurricane party may resume. And what about flooding relief? Well, that's happening too. The Manhattan Flooding Relief Project, Rome Avenue pump station upgrades, Lakeshore area flood improvements. These are all the unsexy MVPs to keep an eye on in 2026. These projects, they decide whether your street becomes a river on a random Tuesday in August or stays bone dry while the sky is just doing Tampa things. That's how you know Tampa's not just growing, it's maturing. Everything we've talked about so far, that was just the warm-up. Let's get into the stuff Tampa is cooking up beyond 2026, the real jaw droppers, the yo, did you see that type of projects, the ones that could flip the entire narrative of the city now and for the foreseeable future. First up, Elliott Tower. This one, man, it lives in the mythical pipeline of Tampa development. Literally everyone is in disbelief asking me if this thing is for real because it looks like it should be in Dubai. But the plans are real and the number everyone gets stuck on, 70 freaking stories, 70. I thought us getting 40-story high-rises was big time, but this is next level for our skyline. So what's next? Well, it's not approved, it's not guaranteed, but the fact that developers are even proposing something this insane tells you exactly where Tampa's confidence is right now. If this thing ever breaks ground, even one shovel, the luxury residential space could have a whole new meaning. And I can't make this list final without at least mentioning Ybor Harbor. And yes, stadium whispers, they're still out there. I like to call this one the wild card. A waterfront district that isn't just another development, but a full lifestyle zone, restaurants, rooftop bars, boardwalks, shops, hotels, and a possible stadium in the mix. If you look at the renderings of Gasworks, you'll see high-rises in the background. That's really Ybor Harbor in planning. I think it could fill a big gap between Ybor, Gasworks, and Water Street as things continue to evolve, and it could even create Tampa's next iconic district out of thin air. So what's wild about everything we talked about today? That was just some of the big stuff to pay attention to. I didn't even get into all the new festivals like Fit Fest or the Water Lantern Festival, the new markets or the Oktoberfest expansion coming. Tampa's 2026 lifestyle calendar, it is stacked, and honestly, it's almost getting hard to keep up with, but I'm not complaining and neither are the locals. With all of this, here's the real point. Tampa's not on the rise anymore. Tampa is here and it's moving forward in the same fashion in 2026. So whether you're already local or you're thinking about making a move to Tampa, this city is gearing up for another leap and you don't want to miss what's coming next. If you're planning a move, investing, downsizing, upsizing, whatever, you already know the deal. Our contact info is on the screen. Reach out anytime. We want to be your Tampa real estate team of choice. And if you're not ready to stop, check out these playlists I teed up for you right here. Grab some popcorn and do a deep dive. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Woo!